Hi guys, I'm back with another video. I have not filmed in a little while because I have just been so caught up with work and kids and life and trying to just rest in any moment where it's possible to rest. Anyway, I was laying down last night and I was thinking that the video I really wanted to make was talking about the negative effects of fast weight loss. Now, like a year and a half ago, I went through rapid weight loss and I filmed a video saying how I did it. And when you're like in one of these diets and everyone's asking how you did it, you just want to help and share advice. But now that I'm out of it and it's a year and a half later and I've had enough time to kind of analyse the longer term effects of that fast diet, I want to make a video actually kind of saying the opposite, that it does damage to your body and that damage is more often than not permanent. Anyway, this video is just very personal for me and something I've debated talking about for a very long time because I don't know, I just don't feel very comfortable talking about my body like on camera. And there's only so much of me that I show, and I always get compliments and people say I look great and all of that, but I still have my own insecurities and there's still a lot of myself that I obviously don't show on the internet. But anyway, as far as fast weight loss is concerned, it's not sustainable and your skin basically can't catch up with the rapid speed at which you're losing fat. It's very similar to when you go through pregnancy and you gain weight. Your body is stretching kind of so fast that your skin can't really adapt. So your skin's getting stretched and it's getting stretched. And then when you give birth, it like goes, and often women are left with loose skin. And during pregnancy, that I was really lucky that wasn't really a big issue for me. And I popped back very easily. I didn't gain loads of weight in my pregnancies. But I found that the worst thing for my body has actually been weight loss. And after doing if you keep hearing noises, it's because I'm on a yoga ball. My boyfriend has this yoga ball at his desk and it's not the most comfortable, but this is the best place to film because of the window lights. Anyway, so I lost about 60 pounds in about 4 months. Not last summer, the summer before, so about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. And that weight loss was not done for good reasons, and once I started, I was very brainwashed and I couldn't seem to stop, and my ideal weight just became further and further down the scale, until I was unhealthily underweight. And when I gained weight back, I gained weight back very rapidly. And although I only gained half my weight back, and as you can tell, I'm like a normal weight, I'm not overweight or anything, and I have managed to maintain my weight now. So I rapidly gained the weight back in about 6 months, and since that point I've managed to maintain my weight. However, I have been left with loose skin that I am very, very unhappy about. My biggest insecurity being my chest, which is just something that really, really upsets me, and I don't talk to people about it because it's obviously a very private part of my body and something that makes me really uncomfortable to talk about. And especially as women, we're just expected to have this sort of ideal body, and so anything but that ideal makes you feel bad. And I have also had a child and I've breastfed and I'm still breastfeeding, and she is going to be 3 in 2 weeks, and I'm hoping to stop soon. And breastfeeding has definitely made matters worse, but it's obviously worth it to breastfeed and to be able to feed your child. I mean, that's the whole point of having breasts. But the rapid weight loss caused me to have loose skin on my chest, so that when I went back to a normal weight, I was left with excess skin on my chest. And I'm not talking like the severe cases you see where there's just loads of like wrinkly skin and it's not obvious when I'm standing up or anything like that. But it's more noticeable when I'm lying down and sort of, I don't know, it's more noticeable to me. And obviously nobody really sees that area. But it's really, really ruined my confidence and left me hugely insecure. And that is something that happened after I lost weight. And I noticed kind of on the outside of my hips as well that when I move my legs in certain positions, I noticed that my skin kind of wrinkles around the hip area, where I guess that's where I mostly gain my weight and lose my weight. So that's obviously an area that was affected. Anyway, I just really want to encourage anyone watching this to take it slow and don't get so lost into some goal and ideal of who you should be that you just rapidly go on some diet and then, you know, your body is going to be better now than if you just lose weight really, really quickly, and you will probably end up regretting it. And obviously it's always good to be healthy. It's always good to get into a healthy weight range for your height and body type, but slow is the way to go. And even if that means pausing and maintaining for a few months, that is what I would recommend. If I was to ever lose weight again, if I was overweight, then I would probably try to slowly lose a few pounds, then maintain for a few months, then lose a few more pounds, then maintain for a few months, just so my skin had time to adapt. Because your skin is just like so important, and it needs you to help it by not changing your body drastically inside of it. Maybe this video has done nothing and it's not helped anybody, but I'm just telling you, as someone that has been a variety of weights, going from chubby to unhealthily thin, I have experience and I have regrets, and I don't want anybody else to fall into this trap of just trying to be some ideal and putting their body through this sort of rapid weight loss that just causes long-term damage. And it's not worth it. Anyway, I have a lot going on in my own life. I'm working a lot of the time now. I think I said in my last video that I have my own business now and I'm a domestic cleaner, so I go to people's houses and I do house cleans, and I also specialise in minimalism and decluttering, and I do a lot of one-to-one sessions with people where I help them unpack in their houses if they've moved houses, and also if they're moving houses, declutter and minimise in their stuff. And that's something that I strongly advocate for at the moment. And yeah, maybe I'll start making more videos on minimalism and decluttering and kind of how to do it and my opinions on it. But for the time being, I'm just trying to focus on my personal life. I still have just like a lot with 2 kids to really think about and focus on, and my own family, and that always seems to come first. And at the end of the day, I'm just tired. I seem to always be tired, and I have so little energy to give to anything beyond what I can already give to. But if I can give a little bit of something here, then I will try to do that. So I hope you're all enjoying life wherever you're at. I would say enjoying the spring weather, but if you're in Australia, then it's probably autumn merging into winter, isn't it? Anyway, sending all my love and positivity to all of you guys out there.